Hi guys, my name's Andy and I wanted to share this with you. It's now June 2023 and back in January this year I got interested in making jewellery, and what I like to do is design something and then make it, and this is a new hobby for me. My background is engineering, both mechanical and electronic engineering. And as a retired engineer, it appeals to me to make things, to design and make things. And this is a pendant that I've made. It's sterling silver with some 24 karat Kumbu gold fused on to the surface, and then acrylic. But the design is my own. It's very much influenced by Leslie Ann McCown, who you'll find on the internet, on Pinterest, etc. And some of my work is very much influenced by Leslie Ann McCown's work. I wrote to her once, and she never responded, but I guess maybe she's too busy running what I guess must be a successful business, because she makes some lovely work. But I say, big influence on me. And typically, well, there you see, I've come up with this design. I looked at how it would look if it was reversed, and somehow I find this more appealing than this. If I look at this, that image is not as attractive as that. This is a piece I made. I call it Coronation Pendant, and I designed and made that on the week leading up to the coronation of King Charles III here in the UK. And that's the piece there. And again, this is mixed metal. It's copper, silver and fused gold on there. I've made the punches to indent the metalwork, and say it's my own design. This is probably again influenced by Leslie Ann McCown, but the technique for actually making the stuff I've really picked up from Greg Greenwood on YouTube, and he does a lot of very good videos to help and encourage jewelers like myself, or would-be jewelers. By the way, I'm sort of 73 now, so this is a new hobby for me. But I don't think anybody should let their age get in the way of doing anything. I make the catches as well. This is the little hook and eye I make. So I make everything except the chain and the box that it goes in. And with each piece, I also do a little card that will actually fit inside that box. There'll be something in here to tell you something about the piece that I've made. But there's just a little watercolor sketch. I think it's a nice thing to pop in with it. I'll never make any money at this, because I'm actually selling. This will go to the Ceredigion Museum and Tourist Information Arts Centre. Sorry, a Tourist Information Centre here in Aberystwyth. And this piece, which I call Africa, for hopefully obvious reasons, this piece will go up to the Aberystwyth Arts Centre, and it'll be on sale there. Again, this is copper and silver and some fused gold, and a little pin. So this is a brooch, or as the Americans would have it a pin, and these beads I've made myself. They have little grains of silver melted into the or under the surface of the beads. But I get a lot of satisfaction, a lot of fun out of making things like that. This is a little abacus pendant. Again, I made the beads as well. I wanted to know how folks put the flowers in glass beads, so a couple of years ago I started looking at YouTube and taught myself how to do that. These haven't got flowers in, they're just plain beads. This bangle, this has got beads that I've made that have sand in them. So if only I could get it to focus. There, the little grains that you see there, that's sand off a local beach that's been melted into the glass, and the glass is fused over the top, and it's just a bit of fun. This is a copper bangle with some silver separators. And the reason I'm making this video is I want to share the things that I make. I want people to see it and sort of be inspired to do something. If somebody buys it, that's even better, but that's not my principal concern here. This is another pendant with an Aberystwyth connection. I actually picked this little stone up off the local beach and cut it and polished it and fitted it in there. So it's a little Aberystwyth beach pebble, and hopefully it'll remind somebody of a nice time at Aberystwyth. Again, silver and some fused gold. And I think you could say that this is influenced by Leslie Ann McCown's work. I like to put this curved bail on my work, and this little cube at the bottom. You see I've done that on several of these pieces. I don't always do it. This is a piece I'm just getting to the stage of finishing. It'll have a snake chain like this. This piece I call Metropolis. If anybody's seen the posters for the 1927 futuristic film Metropolis, then this is influenced by the poster for that. This is about 3.5 inches across, so it's a big brooch or pin. But I've made a little adapter, so that can be worn as a brooch or a pin, a big one. And then this adapter can be put onto the back of it there, and then that'll be worn with a chain like this as a pendant. I don't know if anybody will like it or not, but I get so much fun out of making stuff like this. I've got to polish this a bit more. But this is brass with silver eyes, copper rivets. Of course, I make all of the copper rivets. Everything you see there, I've made out of raw materials, and I get a lot of fun with it. And I want to encourage other people to make things, to do things, and don't just look at the internet. Go and do something. You can have a go. You can learn so much from the internet. It's amazing. Anyway, the burden of this video is I want to encourage people to look at my Pinterest work, where I've got a lot more of this start to say a lot more. I think I've only made about 24 pieces. I've got all of my work that I've made is on Pinterest, and if you search for Andy Davis by the Sea, so if you search for Andy Davis by the Sea, all in one bit, no separation, so Andy Davis by the Sea, it'll come up and say, do you mean Andy Davis by the Sea? Davis is Davies, by the way. And this is on Google, by the way, there. It'll offer you Andy Davis by the Sea on YouTube. Well, obviously you've already found me there, but it'll also show you on Pinterest. And if I can drive the mouse with my other hand, so if I click on there, that'll take you to Andy Davis by the Sea, and it should take you to my handmade jewellery. So you should get something that looks like this, and then in that case it'll show you the other work that I've made. And everything you see on there, if it's got my name on it, I made it. If it hasn't got my name on it, it's got nothing to do with me. And I really want people to get to see my work in the hope that it encourages them to do something for themselves. Anyway, I hope you found that of interest. Thanks for watching, and again, my acknowledgments to Greg Greenwood, who you'll find on YouTube, Greg Greenwood Jewellery, and to Leslie Ann McCown, jewellery maker, and to everybody else that actually contributes to YouTube and to Pinterest, and that offer encouragement to others. So from sunny Aberystwyth, I'm going to say thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.